Welcome back, everybody. Today I did a short a little while ago. You've probably seen it, the stuffed hanger steak. I was playing around, just had time in the kitchen, and an idea came to me and I did it. It turned out awesome. So today I got more hanger steaks and I'm going to do a full video on it and show you from start to finish what I did. And we're not going to waste any time. Let's get to it. First, we're not going to do these yet. We're going to make the stuffing. I've just got some plain white bread here. You know me, I like flavor. So what we're going to do is cut this up, put it on the tray, and then roast it off like we would do for croutons. You know what, get as much flavor in there as you can. And then we're going to continue on with the stuffing. We're going to do it first because we don't want to put it into the hanger steak hot. We wanted it to cool down. But we'll go through all that and add a few other things to it as well. So let's get started. Okay, I got most of the loaf here. We're not going to need all of it, but what we're going to do is very simple. Just dice it up into smaller cubes. Let's say, okay, these are rectangles, but a centimeter by centimeter and a half, 2 centimeters, nothing specific. This is rustic, so they're going to be all uneven. And we're just going to cut it up and then I'll show you what we do. Got that all cubed up. We're going to take some trusty olive oil. Just liberally cover them. What we're also going to do, I got some sea salt here. Black pepper. The rest of the flavoring will come with the other ingredients I'm going to use in the stuffing. This is the part you really don't have to do. But like I said, I want to infuse as much flavor as I can. So let's toast off the bread and make it happen. And just mix this all together quickly. I got the oven preheated at 400. There's no specific time. I'm going to let them go for at least 10 minutes, take a peek, and then just play it by ear till I get the coloring I want. So here they go. Okay, here are the other ingredients. Some of these might not be traditional for a traditional stuffing, but remember, this is how I'm doing it. I just want to give it nice flavor. Got some leftover bacon. Yes, that's bacon that I made. Got mushrooms, we got onion, we got celery, carrot, and I've got sage and thyme, fresh. We're gonna chop all this stuff up, saute it off, let it cool down, and then when the croutons, the main stuffing part, is done, we're gonna combine them all together. We've got some vegetable stock and a couple other things that we're gonna add, and then we're gonna get stuffing the hanger steaks. So let's get to it. They are done. Beautiful golden brown color, that's what I wanted. You can hear that? Nice and crunchy. Perfect. So we're gonna let these cool off a bit, but in the meantime, we are going to saute off the onions and everything else to mix with this. This part of the stuffing is done. We're just taking it off the heat. And we're gonna let it cool down a little bit. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. I'm gonna let this cool down because there is one more thing I'm gonna add to this, but we're gonna add it when this is cool. And we just gotta wait now for a little bit. Everything's cooled down nicely. The reason I wanted it cool down is because we are going to be using some ground pork. And we're reusing this as a binder just to help stick everything together. I don't want it loose like you would normally have your Thanksgiving or Christmas stuffing. I want this a little bit firmer. I want it to stick together better. We're going to use this, just add a little bit. I really don't know how much. I don't know, it's going to be hard to say. I'm just going to play it by ear. We're going to add the croutons into here. And I'm also going to add some fresh thyme and fresh sage, which I still have to cut up. I didn't want to add those too early. I wanted to add them to the cool mix. Wish me luck. We're just going to mix this all together and come up with a beautiful stuffing. Here we go, star of the show, the hanger steak. If you've watched any of my other videos, I've used it before. And I just think it's a great piece of meat. Now when you're stuffing something, you want something big enough that you can cut a pocket into it. I'm not gonna lie, the hanger steak is on the small side for doing something like this, but there are bigger ones. See how that piece is hanging there? I will cut that off because that will not, and this doesn't look good there. There we go. Now I can't stress this enough. What you're gonna need a sharp knife, very sharp tip. This does take a lot of practice. I've done it a lot. Just take your time. So we'll use this as the top. Take that off. I'm gonna just square off the end here. And what we're gonna do, just stick the knife in. Be very aware of where the tip is because you don't want to go out the other side. And just like that. And this is the initial pocket right here. I'm gonna fine tune it, but what I'm also gonna do is cut along here and to open up the space to get so that I can put as much filling in as I can. Now this just takes time, don't rush it. Because the whole point of putting a pocket in something is to fill it, and fill it good, and to really show that off. Just creating more surface area. And yeah, leave enough at the end so that you don't go through. So there we go. There's a little bit of a hole here, just the way the meat was. I'm gonna just be careful with that. And what we're gonna do, just to make sure we get flavor everywhere, Put a little bit of salt and pepper on the inside. We haven't over salted the stuffing, so don't worry about that too much. Now the fun part. What I'm going to do, I've got my trussing needle, just looks like a big sewing needle, and my thin butcher twine. We're going to need that. We're going to do one first. A piece hanging off, just throw it back in there. Stuff it in there. And obviously the bigger the piece, the bigger the pocket you can put in, and then the more stuffing. Like these guys aren't very big. We're not going to get a huge amount of stuffing in there, but we're going to do it anyways. And before I forget, I've got this Lane's signature rub I'm going to put on the outside. There we go, all over. Beautiful. Come on, that looks gorgeous. That's going to cook these off. We're just going to, this isn't low and slow. I'm still only going to have the offset smoker between 250 and 300. But we're just going to reach an internal of 71, make sure they're cooked, and then we're going to pull them off. I've got these tins. I got lots of extra stuffing. Just going to load them in here and cook it off that way. I'm not going to waste it. There you go, another side. Don't waste anything, cook it all. Now we're going to the smoker. Okay, got lucky, it stopped raining a little bit. Just gonna throw everything on. We're gonna give them about an hour, and then we're gonna come back, check on them. Okay, we're back outside. It's been an hour. I haven't peeked, so let's take a look. Oh, they look awesome. Where's it? Trusty thermometer. Turn this bad boy on. We're going in Celsius. 52, not enough. So I'm gonna let them go at least another half an hour and take it from there. Welcome back inside, everybody. They are done and they look beautiful. So does the stuffing. Cooked them in here. Can't wait to eat that. Let them rest for a few minutes and let's go. First I'm gonna take the string out. Boom. Okay. Moment of truth. Here we go. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. I can't wait to eat it. Oh my God. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's pretty. Beautiful. Look at those. Who wants to come over for dinner? Oh yeah, these look gorgeous. Okay, I wrecked that one, so that's the one I'm gonna try. It's beautiful. It's got a nice smoke ring on it. That stuffing looks great with the bread, the mushrooms, the celery, carrots. That's so good. That meat is super tender. The stuffing is great. Wow, that's awesome. I gotta dive in now, wow. Okay, one more thing. Push you off the side a little bit. That's looking good. Not soggy at all. Still nice and moist though. Oh yeah. Turned out great. For me, a little bit more sage, but that's okay. Okay, thanks for watching everybody. I know you probably watched the short already, but I wanted to do this justice, so I had to do a full video on this and basically show you in length what I did. And it's not that hard, but this is something I do. Feel free to change it any way you want. Yeah, I've got lots of ideas. They will be coming. But yeah, this turned out awesome. Yeah, another one for the keep file. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you had fun. And now I'm gonna go eat. As always, happy eating, everybody.